Okay guys, so I'm actually going to be spinning this a little bit early because I want to make sure if I get the Bookopoly board, I can make the board because it's not made yet. But I already filmed this clip and it went badly because I thought that September I was going to have like this great idea. I was going to go through all my review books. And then God was like, well, you've got like 2 weeks left to read review books in August. So why don't you take that time and actually read those review books? And I'm like, oh, you're right. I do have that time. So I'm going to spin again for the second time. We're just going to ignore that I filmed this already and we're going to start over. Because, yeah, that's just a plan that's going. And I'm actually not going to pick my books until like the last day of August. Because I have some ideas on what I want to do. And I have this huge plan, so stay tuned. But we're going to be joining in on the 30 books in 30 days challenge in September. Yes, we are. And I'm not mad about it because I do actually want to do this challenge. It might not happen. It would probably be like a half a book a day. Not going to lie, some. If I can listen to the audio, some I can do a book a day. But since we did not complete our TBR for August, no we did not, we have to spin, which this is a punishment. I automatically have to do 2 games. So if we get the ×2, that means we have 4 games we've got to play. And depending on how many games we do get, depends on how many books I need to pick. Because as I said, I'm doing 30 books in 30 days. So let's see which one we're going to get. And I think I did mix these up. So what were we on last time? I can't remember where we were. I think we were on the TBR Star Jar, correct? Yes, I think we were. So let's go ahead and spin. We could end up with 2 games. We could end up with 4. Let's just find out what we get. I'm scared. And my hand is not in the way this time. Last time, my hand was in the way. What do we get? Ooh, BookTube Friends game. Yes, that came up actually in my first filming, and I was like, oh, I was so upset because I couldn't play my friend's game. I can play it again. I'm so excited. Okay, that is our first game. Our next game is going to be, let's do something good. What do we got? TBR Star Jar again. Are you kidding? That's like the 3rd time it's come up, and I seriously like moved that a few times. So okay, those are the 2 we are going to be. Those are the 2. Not good. I could go ahead and do my prompts right now. So those are the 2 games that we're going to play. TBR Star Jar and a BookTube Friends game. Now, it's actually nighttime right now, so if you couldn't tell by the extremely dark background here, I am actually going to film the rest of video during the day. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't get, the BookTube game or if we got Bookopoly, I would have to actually make the board. And that would be sad if I filmed this clip on the last day of August. So let's go ahead and go to the next day when I can actually film this. I changed my games a little bit to kind of help me out because I'm going to be mostly reading Kindle books for September because of the 30 books in 30 days. So we're going to just hopefully be able to do 30 books in 30 days. I think Kindle is one of the best options. So I actually I'm kind of mood reading my way through September mostly. So I have my Kindle and it's going to have most of my books on here that I'm going to be reading for the month of September. So we're going to be doing 15 books for the one game and 15 books for the other. Now, I'm not taking any punishments in October because obviously I'm probably not going to make it because, I'm also having a readathon happening in October. So I normally just don't really do my TBR game in October because I'm more concentrating on my readathon. So we're just going to have fun doing that. So I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to do Krista's game first. And I'm actually going to use my phone apps only because I forgot my dice downstairs. So silly me. And I'm afraid of losing the coin because I think I lost something the last time I filmed this video underneath I lost the dice. I remember I lost the dice last time I filmed. So we're not going to do that again. So I'm going to choose 15 books from Krista's game, and I changed hers around. Here's her graphic for her game, and I changed it to match like my way of doing things, because obviously mine is a little bit different because I don't really have any more book of the month. I have like 3, I think, on my card. So like I really don't have that many, and a couple different things. So when I do my dice roll, 1 is NetGalley. I kept that the same. 2 is my genre wheel. 3 is random number generator. And then 4 is friend pick. 5 is series. So that could be any series if I want to start a new one or continue one. And then 6 is the same 5-star prediction or free pick. So I'm going to do it the way she's been doing it lately, where she coin flips during every turn. So either one coin flip is for prompts, and then the other flip is for books on a wheel. So we will do it each time to see which one I get, either books on the wheel or prompts, and it's a little bit easier. So without further ado, some of these I won't be able to do, like prompt or wheel, depending on like if we get a genre wheel or random number generator, like we might not be able to do that. So we'll just have to see exactly like what we're able to do. So I'm going to go ahead and, does she coin a flip first or roll a dice first? I can't remember. I think she rolls a dice first. Let's roll the dice first to see. That actually might be easier too if we end up getting one of the prompts that we really can't use a wheel for. So that will help. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and roll my dice. I actually have 2 dice, so that is not helpful at all. Okay, so we finally got a dice on there. All right, so let's roll to see what our first number is. And it is a 1. So that is NetGalley. Okay, so we can do prompt or wheel generator. Okay, so we're going to flip our coin. That was not a flip. Okay, now we're going to flip. Okay, so we got heads. So heads is prompts. So we have to pick a prompt, and then we see if we can fit one of my NetGalley books. I forgot I did not have my prompts. So I put all my prompts actually from my TBR board game into here. So we're going to pick randomly. Trust me, they're all kind of tight in there, so I have no idea what they say. So we have to pick a NetGalley book that, ooh, okay. This is going to be tricky. So we have to find a NetGalley book that is set on or in the ocean. I am going to choose, it's called Deep as the Sky, Red as the Sea by Rita Chang Epic. I think that's how you pronounce it. And it says, it's about a Portuguese sailor. No, a woman sees a Portuguese sailor kill her husband, a feared pirate. She knows she must act swiftly or to die. Instead of mourning, Shek launches a new plan, immediately marrying her husband's second in command and agreeing to bear him a son and heir in order to retain power over her half of the fleet. So sounds kind of piratey. Ships definitely set on the sea, so I'm hoping it's a good one. So I picked it based off the cover because the cover really intrigued me. So we shall see if we're going to like it. So that is our first pick. Okay, this time we got a 4. 4 is friend pick. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to send my mom a screenshot, a couple of books from my NetGalley. And once she picks a book, I will let you know which one she picks, because she's downstairs, but I'm going to be picking for my Kindle. So I'm going to send her a couple of options and let her pick which one. I'm just going to take a screenshot of like one of the pictures, and I will let you know what she picks. So I'm just going to scroll down, see kind of like which section of my Kindle she might enjoy. I think I'm going to do, let's see. I think she would like some of on this page. So we're going to go ahead and see which one she picks off of that page. Okay. So my mom picked me a book, and she ended up picking probably the longest one on that 4-book list, but she chose Inheritance by Nora Roberts. Never read a book by her, so let me know if you all have read it or not, and if I would enjoy it. So that is the one I am going to choose. I know it's a something that has to do with like time travel and a mysterious house or something, so that's the one she chose. This is book number 3. We got 5. 5 is the series. So we gotta figure out if it's a wheel or a prompt. I hope it's a prompt. I really do for this one.
Tails rats, what are you doing here? I think I spin it too hard. It did not need to be that hard. I might have to fix how high it flips because that was way too long.
Tails. Wheel. Great. Okay, so series wheel. We'll put some series on a wheel, and then I will have to spin for that. Okay, so I have the series wheel. I added some that I'm continuing, but most of them are new series, so we'll see what we get. I think all of them are on my Kindle. So here is the wheel. I put in, what is it, 8 choices. So let's see which one we get. Oh, I'm scared. Please be nice. Okay, what do we get? We got Fields of Fire. Okay, well, that is not one that I really wanted, but it's one that's technically on my list to read for this year. So looks like we're going with Fields of Fire, which is a Christian, like, I mean, it is an adventure book, and my friend Jamie Jo Wright recommended this book to me, so I was like, okay, this is what I'm reading, because I did like a 12 author friends pick the 12 books I read this year, so it is on my list. So Ryan Steck's Fields of Fire, it is the book one, and I don't exactly know what series it is. Matthew read Thrillers by Ryan Steck, so I'm really excited about it. I know nothing about it, and I don't want to, because I mean, I do love a good thriller adventure story, and if Jamie Jo Wright recommended it, it's bound to be really good, so I'm very excited for that one. Roll number 4. What are we getting? We're getting a 4. Okay, so 4 again is friend pick, so might as well just have Mom choose. Mom gave me an option. She's stuck between the top row middle and the one on the right, so flip a coin. Okay, she likes the title of those two. So the one she chose was The Foul Heart Huntsman and One Night Enchanted, which would be a reread, but I really love that book. So one of those. So we're gonna flip a coin. We're gonna do Foul Heart Huntsman, which I think technically the first book is Foul Lady Fortune, I think is the first book in that series. So if that one shows, I'll just read the first book in that series. And then One Night Enchanted. So we'll do Foul Heart Huntsman as tails, One Night Enchanted as heads. Heads. Okay. So flipped a coin, and we are going to be reading One Night Enchanted. I'm not mad about that because I really want to read that. So, and it's a reread. So One Night Enchanted got a pick. I actually have a physical copy of it as well as on my Kindle. So this is the one that's going to be chosen. It is a Beauty and the Beast retelling. And I remember loving it when I was younger. I had a different edition of it. I kind of like the older edition better, not going to lie. But I got rid of that copy and got a new one. So I'm very excited to pick this back up and see if I still enjoy it as an adult. Number 5 for our roll. Something different, really. 4 again, seriously. My mom's getting all the friend picks apparently this time around. Okay, so I sent a text to my mom asking if Dad could pick this one. So Dad's gonna pick this one. I will find out what he picks. So I sent this picture of my Kindle. It's got 6 different options, a mixture of quite a few things. We got thrillers, we've got contemporary, and we've got biblical fiction. So a lot of different options. Let's see what he picks. Where the Blue Sky Begins by Katie Powner. This is, let's see. It's about a confident and handsome Eric Larson, and he's sent to rural Montana town to work in the local branch of his uncle's financial company. He's determined to exceed everyone's expectations, earn a promotion, and be back in Seattle by the end of summer. And nothing can prepare him for the lessons this small town has in store. So, love the cover. Obviously, it's a Katie. It's historical, or not, is it? No, it's contemporary. Contemporary Christian fiction. So, happy with this choice, especially since I will be meeting the author later this year. And I did want to read this off my list. Roll number 6. Please be something else besides 4. Come on. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not doing another friend pick in a row. This is ridiculous. I hope it's something else better. Okay, good. It's a 1. So 1 re-roll. We couldn't keep having friend picks. I mean, come on. All right, so 1 is NetGalley again. So we got to see if we get prompts on a wheel or books on a wheel or prompts. Okay, so we got Tails. And Tails is wheel. So I have to put some NetGalley arcs on a wheel, and we'll spin to see which one we have to read. I put a lot of NetGalley arcs, not even like a third of what I have. So we have our spinner wheel. We put a bunch of titles on here, and we are just gonna spin and see what we get. I put some I'm really excited about and some I'm not so excited about. So we shall see what we get. The Guest by B.A. Paris. Not mad about that, considering I started that months ago and never finished it. She has been hit or miss with me. I loved her first 2 or 3 books, and then her books have slowly gotten more bad language in it. Her first 2 books had like literally nothing, and then all of a sudden it's like, why would you change your writing style? I don't know. But I don't have high hopes for it, but I'm willing to give it a chance. I did not like her last book, so we shall see. We shall see if I'll actually like it. This one is like, I don't know, it's more of a domestic story, I guess, where like somebody is like a guest at their house or something, and she's like more than what she seems. So, I mean, I like tropes like that, so we shall see if I'm gonna like it or not. Okay, our next roll. We're nowhere near 15, so another 4? Come on, this is ridiculous. This is starting to get ridiculous here. So instead of my mom picking this book, I sent a screenshot to my friends in my book club, all of my booktube besties, so we shall see what they pick for me. Okay, so the one who answered the quickest is my friend Alicia. I will link her channel down below, but she said I should read, which I do have a copy of somewhere. Well, I did have a copy of it somewhere, but now I have no idea where it is. So we are going to read Love on a Whim by Suzanne Woods Fisher. This is the 3rd book in it's like the Cape Cod Creamery series. And technically I should finish it actually by Monday, which is the 2nd of September. That's the goal. So that's a good pick. I'm not mad about that. So thank you, Alicia, for helping me pick that book. Okay, this better not be another fun pick. Let's use the shake method. Oop. Did it shake? Come on, shake. There we go. That one didn't count. 3. All right. 3 is... We have not gotten to 3 yet, I don't think. No, random number generator. Okay. So I'm going to put however many books I have. I'm just going to do... because these were kind of like the books I was most excited about for 30 books in 30 days. So technically, I have 46 items on this list. So we're just going to do a random number generator between 1 and 46. And that's what we're going to do. And we're going to randomize 3 times because I heard that the first time's never really randomized. So we're going to generate 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Oop, come on. There we go. 19 is the one for us. Okay, let's see what that is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Ooh, okay.
So I don't even remember what this book was about. It's called The Biddlemores, and I literally got it because of the description. I'm like, I wanted something weird. Well, not weird, but like quirky. So The Biddlemores, it's by Jan Arden, and it's a heartfelt comic and deeply satisfying debut novel by author and singer-songwriter. It's on a mean Harp Biddlemore's blighted farm, hidden away in the back hills. Nothing has gone right for a very long time. Crops don't grow, the pigs and chickens stay skinny, and the 3 aged dairy cows, Burl, Krilla, and Daly, are so desperate they are plotting an escape. The one thing holding them back is the thought of abandoning young Willa, the single bright point in their life since her older sister Margaret ran away. So it's supposed to be kind of humorous and funny, and I know nothing about it. I just saw the cover and I was like, this looks cute, I want to read it. And so yeah, that's our pick. I'm excited for that one. Probably not shake it, it's kind of hard too. What are we gonna get? Another 3. So random number generator again. So technically I'm still probably gonna do 1 through 46 because it's just easier that way, and we'll just click it one time because we already generated. We get 1. Really? 1? All right, what's 1 on our list? Okay, I'm not mad about this. This is one I can definitely get done. It's The Secret to Happiness by Suzanne Woods Fisher, which is the book before On a Whim that my friend Alicia picked. So this will work. And this is another book that I'd like to get done by the 2nd of September. So we are on a roll. At least we got 2 in the same series. All right, if we get the same number like 3 times in a row, we're just going to re-roll because this is ridiculous. I feel like, I don't know, like it just picks the same number over and over and over again, and it's like, why? Okay, there's a 2. Okay, we have not gotten a 2 yet, so that's good. 2 is my genre wheel. Okay. All right, so coin flip to see if we get prompts or a wheel. Looks like tails, which is a wheel. Okay, now we had to pick the genre. Okay, so here's our genre wheel. And we're going to spin, and then I will make a wheel with choices for that genre. So that way we can have a little fun with the coin flip. We got children's classic. that was not children's classic. Okay, well, we're gonna kind of wiggle with this. Okay, I have an idea. Okay, this is a very small list, and yes, some of them I could be cheating a little bit, but that's okay. So I only have 5 options. One is just Archie comics in general because that's a children's classic. I mean, come on. I mean, seriously, not many of us have not read Archie comic books or have heard of them. And then I put 4 different Nancy Drews, 2 like of the real classic ones and the ones like from the 80s. So don't be mad about the 80s ones. I mean, I still count it as, children's classic. It's Nancy Drew, right? So we're just going to go ahead and pick one of these. And since they were all on my Kindle anyways, or I can get on Hoopla. So what are we going to get? Kind of hoping for Archie comics, but I'm not going to be mad about Nancy Drew because I did want to read Nancy Drew this month. What do we get? Oh, and we actually did get one of the classics. So we got Clue of the Black Keys by Carolyn Keene. Not mad about it. This is one of the ones I've been really wanting to reread. I don't really remember what it's about. I think it's set in Florida, but it was one of my favorites growing up. So I did want to reread it. Okay, come on. Pick something different, please. I don't want to edit. Thank you very much. Trying to hold it down to see if it would matter. Seriously, why is it picking the same numbers? I really should have brought my own dice up here, but okay. Well, genre wheel, as I said, if we get more than twice in a row, we are definitely picking a new one, and we're not going to have any punishments because this is ridiculous. Okay, genre wheel. Please be something a little bit easier than a children's classic, although at least I could respin that wheel. What do we get? Contemporary romance. Okay, well, I got a lot of options for that one. Okay, here we go. And we're going to spin our contemporary romance wheel. Oops, that one didn't. There we go. Oh, wait. Why is it spinning so weird? Oh, spin time. What? Okay, we're going to ignore that. We're going to spin that again. I had it on spin once. I'm like, no, we want to spin a few times at least to see what we get. All right, what are we getting? Please be nice. What are you on? Ooh, okay. This is one for a video project. I don't know if I'm going to like it or not. It's called the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. I know nothing about it. All I know is it looked fall-ish. So we're going to go with that one. Okay, if we're getting a 2, as I said, we're re-rolling. I mean, I'm not getting 3 times in a row. That's ridiculous. Okay, 6. Oh, good. That's a free pick. So yay for that. Okay. So for this one, I am going to be choosing, let's see. Should we go for a Nancy Drew? Something really easy, or let's see, what I'm in the mood for. Ooh, I do really want to read that book. Oh, I don't know. I think I'm going to choose The Spy and I by Tiana Smith. Literally, spies, romance. It just sounds so cute, and I believe it is a clean romance, so I just was really in the mood for that. So that's one we're going to choose for that one, and I literally just started it, and I'm hoping to really enjoy it because, I mean, as I said, it has spies. That's literally my favorite thing in books, so we're going to see if I really enjoy this one. Please not another 2. Oh, what do we get? 4. Of course we get another 4. Well, at least it wasn't in a row. My friend got back to me, and this time it was Celestria who got back to me, so I will link her channel down below. And she chose The Locket's Revenge by L.E. Richmond, which is the second book in I think it's just duology, I think, but don't quote me. But I got the arc from the author because I'm on her launch team, so a good choice, Celestria, thank you. And I'm very excited. I love the cover, even though, well, technically it's in black and white, but I will show you the cover on here as well. But I think it's going to be lots of fun. It's a Little Mermaid retelling. It almost feels more like a sequel, though, to the Little Mermaid, and I really enjoyed the first book in the duology or trilogy. So very excited for that one. So good choice, Celestria. All right, so please, not another 4, honestly. Anything but a 4, seriously. I don't know why we get a 4 all the time. Okay, another 3. Well, 3 hasn't popped up in a long time, so we're good. 3 was random number generator. We're just going to do the 1 in 46 again, and okay, it looks like it re-uploaded, so we're going to click it 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. 35. Okay, 35 out of 46.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Okay.
All right, so we got Lethal Standoff by Diane Mills. I actually do have a physical copy downstairs as well, and it's a NetGalley book. So we covered all bases in this one pretty much. And I know nothing, but she writes really good Christian romantic suspense, so I think it's going to be a great time. I really like her books. This is her newest release, which I think is either out yet or coming out very shortly. So I'm very excited to read another Diane Mills book. I've read at least one or two of her previous releases, so I'm really excited to get to this one. Last roll. And we also got our front pick back, so yay. 1, NetGalley. Okay, now we have to flip a coin to see which one we get. All right, so our last coin flip, what's it gonna be? Oh, the volume's up on this one, so you can actually hear it. There we go, and we got a heads, and heads, I believe, was, what was heads? Remind me, prompts. Oh yay, we finally get a prompt for our last one, which was NetGalley, so I'm gonna go ahead and dig on in here. Please be something nice. Librarian recommendation. Can't do that one. Not for NetGalley. All right. I mean, we could try, but I'm not going to do that one this time. All right. Next is favorite author. I can do that. I can do that. Yeah, let's go ahead and put that one on. So we're going to put, which is actually one of my absolute favorite authors, we're going to put her newest release, Brave, by Misu Andrews. Misu Andrews. Some people thought I said VC Andrews, and no, it's Misu, M-E-S-U. And we're going to put her newest book because obviously I want to read it. I'm on her launch team and everything. And so we're going to be choosing Brave by Misu Andrews. It is a biblical fiction book about, I think they're the wives of David. So I'm really excited to read it because, I mean, she is an amazing writer. I love her so much. And yeah, so we're going to read Mama Misu's newest release. I'm so excited. Yay. Okay, so that is our final book, our 15 choices. So I'm just going to list them off here. Ignore this pen. Just it's helping me out. Okay, so I have Deep as the Sky, Red as the Sea for NetGalley. Friend pick Inheritance by Nora Roberts, picked by my mom. Series Fields of Fire by Ryan Steck. Friend pick by my mom again, One Night Enchanted. Friend pick Dad picked Where the Blue Sky Begins. NetGalley was The Guest by B.A. Paris. Friend pick, my friend Alicia picked Love on a Whim. I forgot to write that down, but Love on a Whim by Suzanne Woods Fisher. Random number generator picked me The Biddlemoors for NetGalley. Well, it wasn't my No, it's not my NetGalley. I just picked it because a random number. Anyways, random number again, The Secret to Happiness by Suzanne Woods Fisher. Genre wheel, I ended up picking children's classic. That was The Clue of the Black Keys. Genre wheel again for contemporary romance, and that ended up picking me The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. Hopefully it's good. And then free pick, I picked The Spy and I. Really excited about that one. Friend pick, my friend Celestria picked The Locket's Revenge by L.E. Richmond. Random number generator again got me Lethal Standoff by Diane Mills. And then my last NetGalley, which ended up being Brave by Misu Andrews. So not bad, not bad. Okay, now we're going to go into our second game. This is going to be a really long video. I do apologize. Oh, I'm not doing friend pick again. There's no way I'm doing. I put friend pick down on, like, I used different prompts instead of the usual prompts on here because I kind of wanted to make it a little bit different since I'm using mostly Kindle books on here. So we are not going to be doing that to ourselves and picking a friend pick. Nope, nope, no. Not after the fiasco we went through in the last game. We're gonna skip over that and not do friend pick again. All right, so our genres for our TBR Star Jar. I am going to be doing, let's see, Mint Green is going to be review book. 2, I put a couple of genres in here. So 2 is fantasy. 3 is a mood read. 4 is free pick. I kept those the same. 5 is a romance. Oh, I forgot to put the colors, but Mint is review book. Green is fantasy. Yellow is mood read. Orange is free pick. Pink is romance. Purple is part of a series, so anything really in a series. Dark purple is a blind pick. Blue is 25 books in my 2024 list. And then the dark blue is historical fiction. So put a couple genres in here. Let's see what we get. We have to pick 15 more books. I'm already exhausted. It is hot up here. I have been filming for literally almost 2 hours for this video. So yeah, I'm enjoying this, but not when it's so hot. Hopefully it'll cool off by October's TBR. And it's not going to be so crazy anyways. Okay, here we go. We're going to pick our first star. We have 15 to go. Shake it up. ASMR. Okay, so here we go. Hopefully we get lots of free picks. That would be great. Okay, that one is, I believe, the Aqua. So Aqua is a review book. Okay, so any review book that I want. Okay, so for a review book, technically this is not a review book. I am technically like still in shock that I am part of her beta readers, but I'm going to be reading Some Like It Scott by Paperbacks. So the title is out. Thankfully, it's not a spoiler or anything, so I can't tell you really literally anything about it, but I do need to get it read. So I'm going to finish reading Some Like It Scott by Paperbacks. Star number 2. I did not put that star back in because it'll help me keep track. All right, so the next one is, I think this is light purple. Yes, so light purple, and that is series. So any book that's part of a series. I think what I'm going to do is, I've been really wanting to read this series. I hope it's good. But I'm going to be reading Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber, because I did read the Caraval series, and it was pretty good. I did enjoy it. It was very different fantasy book, and the first trilogy was very clean romance-wise. So I am intrigued to try this one out, which is kind of set in the same world a little bit. It's been ages since I've read the Caraval series, so we will see if I enjoy this one. I'm kind of hoping I'll enjoy it more, really hoping. So I'm going to put Once Upon a Broken Heart, and I think that's the first book. I could click on it and see. Yes, it is. It is book 1. Star number 3. Okay, we got another aqua blue, which I think is review book. For a review book, I'm going to choose His Perfect Match by Andrea Boyd. I have the review book on my Kindle, and the author kindly sent me a copy. I have not had a chance to read it yet, and I love the cover. It's like pink with like a whole bunch of cute little love notes on it, and it's just adorable, and it's a contemporary romance. I just need to read it. I think it's gonna be absolutely cute, and I think Tony Shiloh recommended it too, so that's gonna go on the list. Star number 4. At least this one's going a little bit quicker. Okay, so this is a dark blue, which is normally a added book, but I didn't do it this time. This time it's going to be historical fiction. I'm going to be reading Darkness Calls the Tiger by Jane Eyre Trump. Love Jane Eyre so much. I think she's such a sweetheart, and I need to read this book desperately because I did start it. I'm like 10 to 20% through, something like that, on my Kindle, and I just really need to read it because I was really enjoying it. I just haven't had a chance to finish picking it up and just finishing it. So we're going to add this one to our list. And this book is a World War II book set in Burma. So it's quite a different take on World War II fiction. So very excited. Next star. Please do something nice to me. A free pick would be nice. Okay, we got pink, which I know is a romance because we did not change that. So a romance. Let's see. I think I know what I want to pick. And I don't honestly know anything about it. So it's for a future vlog that I'm doing this month, so I think I'm going to choose it. And it's called The Art of Catching Feelings by Alicia Thompson. I know nothing about it, so you'll find out why that is, and I'm hoping it's a clean romance. So don't tell me if you've read it and you know, because it is for a future project. And of course, I mean, if there's a lot of romance in it, I probably will DNF it if it's, you know, spicy. But you'll figure out why I picked it. So I'm hoping it's good. It's like kind of like this. It's like You've Got Mail trope almost, where like this girl like said something mean to like a baseball player or something, and she tries to apologize via email or something, and he kind of like didn't realize it was her that did it. So they kind of like start up a sweet romance together. So I'm hoping it's good. I mean, the cover's cute. We are on a roll. Almost halfway there. All right, so our next one is a light green, which was fantasy. Okay, fantasy. And I think I know what I want to pick for this one. So for this one, I'm going to choose The Ballad of Never After, which is book 2 in Once Upon a Broken Heart series by Stephanie Garber. I feel like since I have book 1, I might as well just put book 2 and hopefully book 3 on this list, so we can just knock out a trilogy. So this is pick number 7. Had a look. All right. What do we get here? We got, I think that's regular blue. So that is, I think that's the same on both lists. Yes, 25 books in 2024. So one of those books on that list. There's quite a few different options. I think I'm going to go with, yes, let's go ahead and do Pull Me Under by Kelly Lucy. This is like one of my last book of the month books that I own. And I know this is about a girl who like, she was bullied by like somebody in school, and she ends up stabbing him or something. So she ends up having to go to like juvie hall or something, and then her father like disinherits her, even though like she was just defending herself, something like that. And so I'm intrigued to see if I like it or not. I do really love the cover. I think it's very interesting. So we're gonna pick Pull Me Under. And I keep forgetting I do own a couple of these books. Here's the cover of Pull Me Under by Kelly Lucy. So intrigued. And as I said, it is one of the last Book of the Month books I own. Okay, our next one. A free pick would be nice, or a mood read. A couple mood reads would be really great. Okay, what do we get? Yellow. Ooh, I think we did. We got a mood read. Awesome. Yes, mood read. So we don't have to pick a book for this one. We just get to mood read whatever we want throughout the month. So it could be one of the ones from my other game. That might be the best option. So anything mood read. Awesome. Okay, another mood read would be nice. Okay, here's what we got. We got another Aqua. So Aqua is review book. We're knocking off the review books here. Okay, it's a middle grade book that I started this month, but I didn't end up finishing it. It is The Balter of Ashton Harper by, who's it by? Millie Florence. And it's about these three kids who they love to dance and they have the opportunity to go to dance school. So far it's meh for me. I'm hoping it picks up. So I do need to finish that one. So that's the one I'm going to choose. And I'm really hoping that it turns around and I do end up enjoying it a lot. Okay, more than halfway there. Let's see what we're going to get. Oh, goodness gracious. Dark Purple. Okay. Dark Purple is a blind pick. Oh, good. We got our first blind pick. So I'm actually going to go on my Kindle and I'm going to go to my library books because that's where we're reading from mostly this month. Library books. So I'm just going to scroll down and I'm not going to look. I'm just going to scroll down. I hope I don't accidentally. Here, let me use the arrow key because I don't want to accidentally hit something weird. And I'm just looking at the arrow, so making sure I hit in the right spot. Let's stop there and we'll go with this one, whatever opens up. Ooh. Well, it is what I wanted to read, so not one that I'm super happy about, but I did want to read it. So it is upside down too, or sideways. How do I fix you? I usually put it sideways while I'm reading in the car. There we go. So the book that we got, and it is technically one of the books I wanted to read this year. So it's the Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Society by, I forgot who is it by, Marianne Schaefer. And so I did want to read it. I don't know if I was in the mood for it this month, but apparently that is what we are going to be reading for our blind pick. Okay. It's good to check this one off the list. And one of my author friends recommended it to me. I don't remember who at the moment, but I'm hoping that I like it because it has been on my list for years now to read it. Our last 5. I'm so excited. Okay. Come on, yellow or orange or anything really. All right. Ooh, dark blue. What was dark blue for us? Historical fiction. All right. I know exactly which one I'm going to pick for this one because I have been wanting to read it. And I've been wanting to read more of her books. And actually, it's on my shelf so I can show you guys. But I am going to be choosing Within These Walls of Sorrow by Amanda Barrett. I really have been wanting to read her entire backlist since I read The Warsaw Sisters last year, which was my favorite book of the year. I need to read her entire backlist. So really want to read this one. This is actually the winner of the Christie Award last year for Best Book of the Year. So I'm really excited. It's about a girl named Zozia Lewandowska. Wow, that's an interesting name. Within weeks of Germany's invasion of her Polish homeland, she lost the man she loves. Oh, this is going to be a sad one. As ghetto walls rise and the occupiers tighten their grip on the city of Krakow, Zozia joins pharmacist Tadeusz Pankiewicz, maybe, and his staff in the heart of the Krakow ghetto as they risk their lives to aid the Jewish people trapped by Nazi oppression. Okay, it sounds amazing. I don't want to read it right now, but it is also on my Kindle because I borrowed the book, so we're going to choose that one. Yay. All right. Look at that. We're using up all our stars in the jar in this one game. All right, we got orange. Ooh, is that a free pick? Oh, that's a free pick. Nice. So we get to pick whatever we want, and we have to pick one because it's not a mood read technically. So I think I'm just going to put the third book in that Stephanie Garber trilogy, which is, I think, what is the third one called? I think it's A Curse of True Love. I think that's what it's called. So we're just going to go with that. I think that's good. All right, another free pick would be nice. Mood read, romance even. I'll take any of those. Oh, purple. Dark purple. What's that? Is that dark purple? Yes, that's dark purple. What are you, dark purple? A blind pick again? I think. Yes, so blind pick again. All right. So we're still in that library books thing. So I'm going to go to the top again, or roughly the top. All right, so we're going to scroll down a little bit. I'm trying not to look, but I'm also trying to click the button. Okay, that's better. I'm trying to like squint so I don't see like where it is. Okay, let's stay on this page. We're going to go to that one. Did I click on anything? No, I did not click on I didn't click on anything. I think those two were already picked, so like we're going to scroll down a little bit more. Okay, we're not looking. Come on, scroll down one more. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to choose this one. Did we open anything? Oh, we already picked that one. Ugh, okay. Oh, this is not turning out well this time, isn't it? Okay, this one. What do we click on? Ooh, okay, interesting choice. I did want to read this one. So I've never read a John Grisham book. I know, and I fairly recently heard that he was a Christian. So I've been wanting to read the Testament, which sounded really good. It's about a missionary who I think lives in Africa, and she finds out like she's inherited like a lot of money and the family's fighting it. So I'm really intrigued to read it. So we're gonna read that one. Last two. Let's hope we get something. I think there's a few colors we haven't gotten. We've gotten a lot of duplicate colors. So let's see. We got light purple, which is series, I think. Yes, series. Oh, sure. I should have saved the series pick instead of my free pick. Oh, well. Let's see. Series. What am I in the mood for? I think I'm going to choose a Very Deadly Yours or the email mystery. Ooh, which one? Let's do Very Deadly Yours. So that sounds good. All right. And I know nothing about it. I'm just trying to read through the Nancy Drew books that I have not read yet. Last one, 15 books. I'm so sorry this video is so long and it's going to take me forever to edit. So I'm glad I'm filming this only a day ahead of schedule. So yay for that. All right. Please be something nice. Please. Please. Mood read would be great. Mood read? Dark blue. What is that? Historical fiction. All right. I'm not mad about it. We got a lot of that. I think the one I'm going to choose because I've been wanting to read it, and that is called Your Presence is Mandatory by Sasha Vasilyak. It is about a Ukrainian World War II veteran with a secret that could land him in the Gulag, which I think is another term for prison, and his family who are forced to live in the shadow of all he has not told them. So really intrigued. It is a dual timeline story, but I think it's going to be really good, and it's been on my TBR ever since I found out about it this year, so we're going to choose that one. Let's go through the 15 books for that game really quick. So review book, Some Like It Scott by Paperbacks. For series, Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. For, which I forgot to put what that was for. I think it was another review book I needed. I put down the author instead of actually review. And we're choosing His Perfect Match by Andrea Boyd. For historical fiction is Darkness Calls the Tiger by Jane Eyre Trump. For romance, I'm reading The Art of Catching Feelings. For fantasy, I'm reading The Ballad of Never After by Stephanie Garber. For 25 books in 2024, I'm reading Pull Me Under by Kelly Lucy. For a mood read, well, we won't know that until later. For a review book, The Balter of Ashton Harper. For blind pick, The Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Society. I could have said that wrong because I wrote it shorthand. Historical fiction, Within These Walls of Sorrow by Amanda Barrett. My free pick was A Curse of True Love by Stephanie Garber. Blind pick was The Testament by John Grisham. And then another free pick, I think that was a free pick, Very Deadly Yours by Caroline Keene. And the last one, historical fiction, is Your Presence is Mandatory. So I'm excited for all those. We got some really good options. We'll see how far we get in all of these. And who knows, I could just end up mood reading. I mean, I did say I was going to have no punishments this year, or this month, because we are not going to do our TBR game in October. So this should be fun, though, to see how many I'll actually be able to get finished. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this very long TBR game. We have 30 books to read in September. I think it's going to be a blast just to figure out if I can do it, and it'll be lots of fun. All right, so I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all in the next video.